2 weeks ago we spoke about technological developments in robotics, artificial intelligence, 3D printing, Internet of Things and the sharing economy making millions of jobs disappear. However, technology also creates wealth by increasing productivity. This gives rise to a new set of jobs. Are you ready for the careers of the next 20 years? Are you willing to be a flexible app developer and learn a new technology framework every 2 years? Get ready to make apps for the IoT, connecting stuff across homes, factories, farms, etc. Then for another wave of apps in virtual reality and robotics, and finally on AI-enabled computing devices and bots. If you are willing to dive into new technologies, to leverage your knowledge of software architecture, to work with hardware, then you will be in demand in large tech businesses that compete to bring each wave of technology to the market and integrate them with existing businesses and technology. Each major branch of new technology will find its way into both SMEs and large companies. These companies will require in-house personnel to structure and maintain the data generated while making all the technologies speak to each other seamlessly. If you keep yourself updated on big data or in network communication, you will be rewarded. More people are looking for daycare providers who can both teach their children and keep them safe while they go to work. This also includes remote healthcare specialists with monitoring devices. This will enable traditional caregivers like family members to continue working. Driven by disposable income, there will be a huge demand for wellness or personal growth services at home, in an establishment, or even over the telephone or internet. Simultaneously, driven by higher social awareness and acceptance, there will be growing demand for healing services offered by counselors and therapists. If the IoT interests you, as a smart home engineer you could help customers plan and convert their houses into smart homes. In the field of 3D printing, you will enable customers to design and produce bespoke items. Smart businesses will avoid employing full-time people. Instead they will engage freelancers or professionals on demand to fulfill the needs of a project as and when required. Business owners will require a team director who can create on-site and remote teams of freelancers and temporary staff to drive outcomes. Construction will be a growing space for a long time. New technologies and robotics will change the pace at which work is done. However, there will be a growing demand for civil engineers, architects, environmental specialists, sanitation experts and interior designers. With growing wealth, there is an upsurge in leisure, tourism and hospitality industries. This means as a TV, theatre or movie artist, entertainment professional, tour guide or hospitality expert, the need for your services will continue to grow over time. Consultants are not going away anywhere soon. As businesses and governments reduce cost by scaling down permanent employees, there will be a growing market for management consultants to provide need-based services. There will also be a huge market for specialists to provide on-demand scientific and technology consulting. Your career as a generalist manager is safe if you are willing to move across firms as old ones fade out and new ones take their place. Your salary may follow a roller coaster graph. Do you have the temperament to put together underutilized resources to create solutions for new problems, or evolving mass demand for goods and services? If you hustle up resources, cajole people, sell like crazy and keep changing your offerings, you can survive. Salespeople will always be in demand. Selling to the government, selling to other businesses, over-the-counter sales in services industry and to some extent in retail. You are as good as your last number, so sell hard and refine your skills as you go. It's going to be a long time before parents and governments hand over kids to automated learning. If you are a trained, certified primary school teacher in a world with a growing population, there will always be work for you. Finding a first job will remain a challenge. With a growing population that lives longer, there will be larger numbers of hospitals. Though automation, AI and connectivity will optimize requirement of doctors, patients will always require your human presence and care, thus giving you a lifelong career.